Right? Full power. Noise. It wasn't quite there. Yeah.
What inspired me to choreograph and start the dance company was the need for me to do work that I feel connected to, culturally, spiritually, physically. So that was the inspiration, but the main inspiration behind my work is my mother, the woman who raised me, who gave birth to me, and she, I think within the 13 years I've spent in England, she's been the source of inspiration, the pillar of strength, my rock, and being away from her has really made me much more connected to her in another world.
Has grown so much. I've observed him doing a lot of things, working hard, pushing himself. He is hungry for it, and he will do everything to get to where he wants to get. And I think that's what you need as an artist. You need to just live your passion, live it and breathe it all the time, and fight for it, and be present, and always seek to connect with people. And I think that's what Mbulelo's doing, so he's on the right track.
I've been working over 2 years on these two pieces, and finally, I got some Arts Council funding. I've invested my own funds in it because I knew in order to get to where I need to get, I will have to put in a lot more from my side. And the evening is called Nature Bill. Ne means Nam and you. Nam is a Xhosa word. Nam means and I. So it goes and I and you. But the end is hidden in the beginning. But the end encompasses the ancestors, the people who came before you. Nam, so with them.
I would say it's been a calling for all of us, and it's a call now, I feel, for women to become more present on so many levels. And Mbulelo has heard that call, and I think we all hear that call together, and we weave together.
But the challenging part is developing a vocabulary, a movement vocabulary, encompassing all of these nuances that I now possess in my body, stemming from African dance, ballet, Cunningham, and I did a little bit of jazz, and I did salsa, I did basic flamenco when I was younger in South Africa. So there's loads of things that I've learned over the years that I haven't been able to utilize. And this company is that platform for me to be able to share those things, but bring in lots of other artists in order to enrich that vision.
I'm Martin Blake, I'm a clinical psychologist. I've been working with Mbulelo Ndabeni in the dance company for about the last year now. So, how we sort of connected up in terms of the idea of psychology and dance sort of meeting in that sense was thinking about some of his experiences in South Africa. So Mbulelo had quite an interest in a type of therapeutic approach within psychology known as narrative therapy, which thinks about, I guess, some of the dangers and some of the consequences of very singular, very shallow, or what we refer to as maybe thin stories that are told about people. And one of the things that we sort of both found very interesting was how some of the narratives around Black culture and African cultures particularly is often very, very narrow, very singular. And we're quite interested in creating very diverse stories about people, capturing the rich detail around different aspects of our culture. And so the idea was to think about how we could show different sides of people to sort of balance stereotypes and assumptions of what Black and African Caribbean culture is.
I see a lot of potential in Mbulelo, and I see great things for him as long as he stays focused, but he doesn't change his path. I think he will be doing good things. He's a very dedicated artist and a talented dancer, so I guess with growth, with mentors, with people around him, support, he can only grow to be a better person, a better artist, and ready to share with all of us.
So we started working on Ibali. He got a residency in Ireland, Shawbrook, and that was just like a week and a half actually together. And that's where we really were able to kind of lay down some of the ideas that we then have tried to develop. Taken a while to kind of find even the language, the way that I can embody my dancing, let's say, in this space without it being 100% flamenco. So I think that's been the interesting, exciting part about Ibali.
The influences are my mother, my sisters, my new family in England, the artists that I work with, and people. I observe a lot. I observe people, I observe situation, and I learn, and I see how things are done, but also my history. I'm a South African born, and I come from a place where there's so much strength and there's so much beauty and love and passion. Yes, Sama. Somebody's been doing homework. Yes. Yes, Sama. Check you out. Nice letter. Go. I would like the dance company in 5 years from now to have a stable foundation, to have a support system. When I say support system, I mean to attract people who are going to be willing to invest in us, to invest in the art forms that we're exploring, so that we can write our own narratives, we can create our own version of the new history that we want to make.
Close your eyes, everybody. Everybody, and I'm watching you, little ones. Okay. Take a deep breath in. And I'm not going to be nice because loud noises are coming out. And again, when I was so quiet, again in. That was really almost loud. Let's just try it. I'm sure this little one could be louder than me. Now watch you now. All right. Deep breath in. Let it out.
Everybody who believes that we need to tell different stories in our own way, to support us, to make sure that you protect us, because we need you to make us fly, and we will fly.